What is guys, welcome to Democracy 3, and today we have a very special video because on the 7th of next month the general election in the UK shall be taking place. It's currently the 30th today, and as such I've decided to play this game. That is of course in the United Kingdom, and I'm going to be basically showing how I would do it were I running. So yes, that is what is happening. I should state that this video will include opinions that are very much my own. If you disagree with them opinions, feel free to send us messages telling us how much you hate us and disagree with us. And also do that in the comments so everyone can see it and everybody can agree with you. Also feel free to use the word lefty quite a lot, because I imagine it will be applicable at some point. We are going to go with the party I personally support, which is the Green Party, and that is what we shall be called. Obviously the term length is 5 years in the UK, so I don't know, we might play through it all. Perhaps not, I don't know. I think we'll just leave all the other settings like that. Leave the difficulty on normal. I'm not sure how much different it makes, but as much as I'd like to not have the monarchy, they are there, so I want to make it realistic. And now, who are our opposition? Can I just have everyone as our opposition? Should we just go with the Tories? Oh, there they are. Yep, the Green Party and the enemies of the Tories. Okay, so if you don't know how this game works, your party it becomes the government, essentially. So we are in charge of the country now. We have 5 years to do what we please and hope we get in, and the goal is to basically get re-elected next year, or 5 years time from now rather. And this is what we have to deal with. The GDP is right the way down, which is obviously brilliant. Health's right the way down, which is why we shall be investing heavily in the NHS. Education is down, which is why we shall be investing in that. Poverty is down. I mean, well, quite high actually. So, but innately we invest in education, so poverty goes down, hopefully, as well as crime, and as well as unemployment. That is the plan. Whether it works or not will be another matter. Okay, to start off, we see the government is actually, for some reason, running a surplus. I'm not quite sure how realistic this game is. I believe it came out quite a few years ago, so that may be why. And basically, the first thing we're going to do is find capitalists and annoy them. That's the one. And as you can see, to raise and lower, you need political capital, and you have a certain stat for that. So it's 26 to raise it and 18 to lower it. We currently have, yes, well, we had 34 then, and that's the only change we're going to make for this turn. Just putting the NHS up. That's obviously going to cost us a bit of money now. What was it originally costing us? It's originally costing us 40. It's another 14 billion we're investing there. So another 14 billion, we should be alright. Expenditure wise, we should still be running a surplus, so that should be okay. Next. Okay, so now we are agreeing with this quarterly report, and we have an urgent issue to look at. This is the debt protection law. The debt collection agencies have been in the news because of their aggressive methods, right? We're limiting that agency activity. I don't even want to read the other one. Okay, so we're back up to 34 political capital. That means we should be getting about 26 a turn. We can actually change that by who we hire here. So each, you can see the foreign policy minister gets us 4.3 political capital per turn. Welfare 4, economy 3, tax 4.1, public services 3.1, law and order 4, and transport 4.4. We can actually change that, but I'm not going to, because it kind of upsets the balance sometimes, which is kind of annoying. So for now, we shall not be changing it, but in future we may do. Okay, next thing I'm going to throw money at. That is 27 billion we've just done there. Yep. But to counteract this, I am going to do some nice taxes, which will include things like adding our own policies. So we'll go to tax and we'll say we'll go to luxury goods tax and implement, yep, and 50% tax on luxury goods, which is only fair. That gets us a 4.8 billion income per quarter, which is good. It means the wealthy actually have to spend some of their excess money that they have unnecessarily, so that'll be nice. And we actually have 2 political capital, so I'm going to just end that turn again. So we are through our second quarter. That means we are a tenth through our tenure. And unemployment is going down. I think that's a good thing. I don't know whether it going down means there's less people unemployed, or it's kind of confusing, the menus in this game at times, but I'm assuming that's a good thing. We've also got speed limits. A major motorist pressure group has lobbied government to get the speed limits on major roads raised. These speed limits were set 8 years ago, and both car speeds and braking performance has improved since then. I don't know, because if you look in Germany, with little, if not any, I don't believe, speed limits, there's not that, we don't hear any horror stories there, so I'm kind of inclined to raise speed limits, but at the same time, I'll read over them. I think I'm going to go with no change. I'm more inclined to go that way for now. I mean, it might come up later on, so... And you can see we are quite popular with the voters at the moment. 80% of the vote in the next election is the predicted for us. Capitalists don't like us, which is brilliant. And socialists very much like us, so that is nice. Next, we are going to take a look at narcotics, and we are going to legalise cannabis. And because, as such, I did want to add a recreational drugs tax, but I can't because I don't have political capital to do that yet. But next turn, that's going to be getting us some more income. Okay, so we apparently have a stress epidemic. Doctors have warned that our businesses are working people too hard, which is leading to dangerously high stress levels for people with full-time jobs. There are calls for limits on hours, and people work to be better enforced by central government. I don't think I can do anything about that, so I'm just going to keep doing that. Right, I'll stop doing about that now. Okay, so we can actually introduce a recreational drugs tax now, which is nice. Income, right? That's getting us. I'm just gonna leave it as it is because that seems pretty decent, to be honest. And that's gonna get us an extra 885 million in. The expenditure's going up. That's because we're implementing increase in the skills and things like that. But and also now I was going to implement a mansion tax, but as it stands, I don't have enough political capital, so maybe I might introduce a junk food tax, really, because as much as I think we shouldn't be taxing things like this, I do believe it would help with obesity and things like that. So we're going to implement that at 50%. Doesn't get us much, really, but it gets us a fair bit. Handgun laws. We shall be taking a look at that soon. Military spending, you say? Right, I'm just gonna look... Right, we're not gonna do that because that's disgusting. I think we need a bit defense, so light defensive, I'd say. And that's saving us 6 billion, so... go to the bottom of light defensive. Right. No, pants. Right, how much do I need? How much do I need to lower? 19. Guess what we're doing next turn? Okay, so we now have to appoint a UN ambassador, and our ambassador to the UN retires this year, and we need to name a successor as soon as possible. Much will be made of whether we appoint a hardliner who sticks up for the country or someone more able to compromise. I don't even know what that first name is. Regina Phillips, I'm assuming that's how it's said, is well known as a patriot who will fight tooth and claw to get our... Steve Harris is a popular figure on the international stage with a reputation of solving difficult problems through compromise and understanding. A true internationalist. Done. Alright, now we got to go... Oh yeah, the move about, I forgot about that. We went to the bottom of light defensive, didn't we? So, save us money. Thank you. We'll put employment up though. but obviously we're going to invest that elsewhere. So how can we help the poor out? State schools we've upgraded, so it's fine. Actually, what do we do with the state schools? Oh, nothing. How much does that cost? That costs 17 million. It's worth it. I am doing this very opinion. I don't know how to say it. Never mind. What I was trying to say was I am putting my opinions very strongly, so I appreciate if you disagree with us, because inevitably people will. Okay, brain drain. A new situation has developed. Our tax system is encouraging... No, shut up. Oh god. Religious symbols in school. There is pressure for us to introduce a law banning religious symbols in state schools. This would include wearing the hijab by female Muslim students and wearing the cross by Christian students. Schools are a place for children to learn, not display religious allegiance, which I agree with. But I also disagree with in the same light. By ensuring all students dress the same, we can ensure there is equality and integration of all religions, I suppose. There's nothing short of discrimination against Muslims. I get that, but it also mentions Christian students. Nobody really expects this law to be used to prevent wearing Christian crosses. Alright. It exists purely as an excuse to ban Muslim students from dressing as they wish. They will cause division and segregation, and is a recipe for religious tension in schools. Yeah, I'm going to reject that. I wish the issue of religious education in schools came up, because for me, when I did my religious education in school, which was last year, we did all about Christianity, and I think that's disgusting. Because, quite frankly, I think you should have evil. Yes, you should have evil. You should have even emphasis on all religions, in order to make a truly diverse culture, which is what the UK claims to be. Nevertheless, we have political capital, so we're going to change something, I imagine. The Patriots aren't happy, oh, that's a shame. We also found a tobacco tax, which I'm going to put up to like 50%. Just because, really, I've got nothing against people who smoke. I just think smoking has a detrimental effect on the funds of the NHS and puts great strain on the NHS. The same with drinking, in fact, and obviously any drug use, which is why I've also taxed the recreational drugs which we brought in. So we really want to do something about that, and like save money really. Food Standards Agency. Well, personally, I don't want a scandal like happened a couple. I think it was last year, actually, in 2014 in England, with Tesco and all that. So that's going to go to the top, and it doesn't even cost that much. Although I can't because I'm going to have capital. That's being done next. We have media backlash. One of our country's most popular newspapers has launched a campaign criticising your policies so far. This is our case, so the Daily Mail doesn't like us. Okay, so Food Standards Agency up. Done. Right. We're going to have to do something now because well, the income's still doing good, so that's fine. But unemployment was going back up there, which is not what we want to see. Unless that means it's a good thing. In which case it is. In which case it is what we want to see. Yes, I did break away from the comedy to burp there. I apologise profusely, I should say that. Creationism versus evolution. Oh, pants! Well, I keep like cutting away and like going to like raise it really quickly, and then I can't. I know. Right. We'll have to do something else then. God damn it. Science funding, you say? I think particle accelerators might be a bit much, but electron microscopes. How much does that cost us? That'll be 10 million. Yep. Particle accelerator, not electron microscopes rather. Oh no, credit rating downgraded. Now is only an A. God, I wish we had that good in real life. Right, now I can do this. Done. Plastic bag tax. I think we'll implement this. We don't want to implement it too largely, but actually, yes, we do. I don't even know why I said we didn't. We do. We very much do. Okay, we're just gonna end that turn because there's not much else I really want to do at the moment. So, right, banking bonuses, you say? I hope I clicked the right one. I sincerely hope I clicked stop the banking bonuses. I sincerely hope that. If I didn't, I might just look like a fool. That may be a problem, I'm not going to lie. Alcohol tax up to 50%. Petrol tax up to 40%. Oh, I can't. I have done that so many times this video. Inheritance tax up to 50%. Next. Oh, a tiny Pacific island of Barbados. I'm good. And credit rating downgraded again. It's going tits. God damn, we have to put the military defense back up again. A new situation has developed. Street gangs are an ever more common sight. Good. Right. Euthanasia. Oh, Christ almighty. Don't make us do this game. No. Don't make us have an opinion on this. No. No. God damn it. A once famous citizen aged 66 is suffering from with a terminal disease and living in constant severe pain. Although modern medical techniques can keep him alive for many more years, he's expressed a repeat desire to be allowed to take his own life. It's incredibly cruel to keep giving people people living in permanent pain. If I can speak. Leave law unchanged. Everyone has sympathy for those involved in the situations of changing the law is the wrong decision. Once the principle of helping people to die is in law, the pressure will be on everyone with a terminal condition. I don't know. I might legalise it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. It's good. I'll just click one. Oh, I missed. I don't know which one I clicked. They have my eyes shut. Quit tutorial. I'm scared. I clicked on something. Alright, we now have 50, I can't remember what they're called. Capital, that's the one. Because I didn't spend it. I didn't spend much last term. I had 25 last term and I didn't spend any, so... We do need to do something about the income though, because we are losing money. We are losing lots and lots of money. Mansion tax, you say? So now we have a mansion tax, which is nice. I'm thinking about this. I'm not entirely sure. I need to read through it properly. I'm thinking about it because it seems it doesn't seem horrendous. I'll have a think about it. I think I'm going to, but only very small. Just because I know it's giving a tax break to the rich, but we getting the brain drain we are getting the brain drain warnings. So I think if some of the rich paid into smaller businesses, then it'll help the self-employed. Given the choice, I wouldn't realistically, I wouldn't want to do this, but I'm going to. Just because I want people to be... I want something to happen that's nice, I imagine. Okay, we're going to increase the recreational drugs tax, as well as the plastic bag tax. I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. Oh, we've already got that max, never mind. Junk food tax. If you want to eat a Big Mac, it's going to cost you. I'm straying so much further from what I'd like to do just to make people happy. Well, not make people happy, just so I have money. GM food proposal, eh? A number of large agricultural companies are interested in growing genetically modified GM food on our soil. Some food can be genetically manipulated there to allow for longer shelf life and both disease and herbicide resistance. Opponents are concerned about the potential risks associated with altering food chain. Farmers are divided on the issue. I think we're going to do it. I probably should have read them properly, but I don't care. People are indifferent to your government. We estimate 67% of the vote in the election. That's still more than anyone gets now. I am better than David Cameron, which is not hard. I don't like David Cameron. Oh, the Daily Mail and the Sun are kicking off about us again. We are cutting back on existing road building. Only slightly, just to save a bit of money, really. Because we are drastically losing money. We might do something else as well. Gun law. Have I got enough? I have! That's 9 million saved. Oh no, I've done it the wrong way. No! 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 Why did I do that? No! 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 I can't believe I've done that. There have been calls to increase in real, but yep. Right. Where have you gone? Get back the other way, you little sods, you. Cheeky cheekies. Trying to cost me money. Well, give me money, how dare you. Corporation tax. Yeah, I like the sound of that. 35%. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't accidentally put the gun law the wrong way. The Sun and the Daily Mail are still kicking off. Why don't they? So, corporation tax. Yes, I would like to implement it. Ban animal testing. Yes, please. What's that? Where in the income? That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Ban fox hunting. Yes, please. Oh my god, the capitalists are gonna hate me. The Sun and the Daily Mail still haven't got anything bad to write about. It's a shame one of the royal family hasn't had a baby recently. Technology backwater. Great news! The Centre for Technology and Business has announced that our nation is no longer perceived as being backwards in technology terms. This will be welcome news for the economy as it opens up opportunities for technological advancement investment. I just put words in the mouth there. Each turn, I think we've got like one more turn. At which point we fixed the economy. This is still knocked up, but I think the environment's getting better. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's good. Air travel I'd like to put up. Or down, rather. How do I go about changing the air travel? Airline tax is what I'm putting on. And we'll go with 50% and it will get me $2 billion in taxes. Ooh. Green Party Conservatives and non-voters. No one's voting for any of the smaller parties such as UKIP and the SNP and the Lib Dems. Oh, what's that? I think we might have won. I think we've done it. Oh, that is a beautiful green line. 49% of the vote, the majority vote. Get in. So that means that your activist term is blah blah blah. So I have won. We have won. Told you all of my political beliefs, although to the very extreme. So I'm not sure I'll be this extreme where I actually in power, but this is yeah. Thanks for watching. Vote green, and goodbye. Oh God, I'm gonna get hate on this video.